Hello, once again, people of YouTube. Right here, the Malik, Aaron, and today we're going to be doing two things similar to last Friday. And first things first, I'm going to be reviewing a new movie I saw, and that is War for the Planet of the Apes. Directed by the man who will do the Ben Affleck Batman movie, Matt Reeves. Now, people have given a lot of trash on reboots, saying they're completely unnecessary or they straight up destroy their predecessors. This one is probably up there in terms of the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight reboot of some of the best reboots ever. I mean, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, no, everyone thought, they were just like, really? Really? I mean, after Tim Burton's disaster known as his Planet of the Apes, everyone was skeptical, but then everyone ended up loving Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And then everyone loved Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and it made even more money. And now we're in the third chapter, War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, usually the third chapter, it can take a bit of a nosedive. Fox has done this before. X-Men, Last Stand. So, I was really hoping they wouldn't do it again. And thankfully, they did not. This third movie may just conclude one of the best film trilogies in recent memory. And the movie starts off with like very little dialogue. But it gives you, instead of like narration, it just gives you like text boxes. And each one of them have the names of the movies. Like one of them says The Rise. Another said The Dawn. And then the third said War. And you see the title War for the Planet of the Apes. I'm just like, that's pretty cool. So you have like these soldiers, the last of humanity. Trying to find Caesar and his little hideout. But then they all get killed. Well, at least not all of them, but some of them are, I guess, shown mercy by Caesar and tell him to go back to the Colonel, which is Woody Harrelson. And, tell him, news that I'm not playing around, don't you dare mess with my people, my family, or any of that. But, of course, being humans, they don't listen. And this is spoilers. If you have not seen it, please do. The Colonel, Woody Harrelson, goes in, finds like his little base. He ends up killing Caesar's wife and son. So that's pretty depressing. He wants revenge, but, all the other apes think he's acting like Koba. Remember Koba from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? How, like, he just has, like, such a darkness to him that he ends up just letting his, like, rage and vengeance just overcloud everything. Yeah, everyone's afraid Caesar's going to turn into that, and they don't want that. Caesar wants to, go after the humans, so he brings a couple of his ape friends, go along with him. On their little journey, they found a girl, and she can't speak, and you're just wondering, wait, why? But then you find out later in the movie exactly why, and that has to do with Woody Harrelson's character. And then some other stuff happens, and then big old spoiler right here. Yeah, not only does pretty much the whole human race die. Well, not all of it, but majority of it. Caesar also dies. He got like stabbed, I think, in the finale, and then he had to like run away from like a big old explosion and a big old avalanche, and he brought his people to, I guess like the desert, which I guess is better than the Woods, I guess. I'm just looking at all this and I'm just like, this reminds me a whole lot of sort of like a parallel of the Moses story. You all know what that is. Like, it's almost a parallel to that. But at least this movie did it correctly, unlike the Exodus, Gods and Kings, a movie I will never review because I hate that movie. Not just because it had some BS, but it was also just not good. Now let's talk about Andy Serkis. How has this man not won an Oscar yet? It's unbelievable. They just neglect him. It's awful. He deserves an Oscar. I mean, like, yes, Caesar, you care about Caesar. You're rooting for him. You're actually rooting against the humans. Which usually isn't good, but in this case it is. All his 8 friends are good. Woody Harrelson. Many people think he's like just a crazy man, or like he's just a comedy dude. Here he actually gives off a pretty serious performance. And I thought he did great. I can't wait to see him in the Han Solo movie. If there's one thing that will save that Han Solo movie from being a complete disaster, it'll be him and Donald Glover. And, who else? Emilia Clarke, maybe? Yeah, he'll be one of the saving graces of that movie. Action's really good, but I must warn you, it says war for the Planet Apes. So you think the whole movie's gonna be a big old war and just like a bunch of fighting. There's not. It's a lot more darker, more serious than you'd realize. It's sort of like Logan in a sense. But I still love this movie. It's probably one of my top 5 movies of the year. My top 5 consist of Logan, Get Out, Spider-Man: Homecoming, War for the Planet of the Apes, and I don't know, Wonder Woman. Yeah. So I'm gonna award Planet of the Apes a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it because it's really good, and as we learned this summer, movies that are really good tend to do really well, and movies that are not tend to nosedive. We've seen it's been quite a trend this summer. So yeah, highly recommend War for Planet of the Apes. Now on to the today's review. We're reviewing a movie that actually got in the headlines because Charlize Theron said, like, I want to make more of these, whatnot, and that is Mad Max Fury Road, directed by George Miller, the same man who did the Happy Feet movie and the first 3 Mad Max movies and Babe 2. So now I have not seen the other 3 Mad Max movies, so don't kill me. Don't kill me in the comments because I haven't seen the other 3. No. I only seen this one. And like when I saw, before it came out, it had like so much hype. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. It should be pretty cool. This movie's post-apocalyptic, obviously. And it's like in a desert, everyone's just gone mad, as the title suggests. And they have this dude named Max. In the beginning it was like driving away from like these forgot these dudes. Forgot their names. They're like weird dudes. Like they're like super white. They're like pale white and they just shaved and this is very bizarre. And then he gets like captured and they put like tattoos on him. And he escapes. And he's trying to get away from them. But then he finds Charlize Theron as Furiosa. I guess they go on a little journey and they have like they find these like couple of women who are in, I'm not sure, I guess in tyranny? Or they're basically slaves to the main bad guy who has like this face mask. And looks pretty cool. And then also you see Nicholas Hoult as Nux. Yeah, Nux. And he's like one of them. He's like, yeah, I really want to do something. I really want to make the boss proud. And then he screws up. And he's like, you know what? Ugh. Oh, you realize it's not going to do that. And they go on this long journey. Bunch of awesome car scenes. Bunch of practical effects. Not a bunch of CGI. Thank goodness. And actually some very little real dialogue. It's mostly like it's far different than what you would imagine like today. Like usually today it's like dialogue all over the place, like a whole bunch of exposition. Here there's really no exposition at all. It's barely any real dialogue. So in the movie so you have Tom Hardy. He's pretty good. But we all know who the standout is. Charlize Theron as Furiosa. She made this movie. She is the best part of the movie. You actually care for her, and her goals. And she's great. There's also Nicholas Hoult. You may know him from the X-Men movies as the new ones as Beast. He's pretty good. Let's see, some of the women, they try to save. One of them is Zoe Kravitz, which I find interesting. Another was the chick from Transformers 3, Shia LaBeouf's girlfriend in that movie, because Megan Fox got fired for referring to Michael Bay as Hitler. But we'll get to that once we get to Transformers 3. Yeah, action scenes are incredible. They'll blow you away. Mostly practical. There's some CGI, but there's not too much in there. And it's R-rated, hard R. There's some graphic, gross, disgusting stuff in this. And, let's see, anything else? I mean, not really. I mean, this came out like on the same day as Pitch Perfect 2. And I can see why Pitch Perfect 2 made more than this, because Pitch Perfect is more valuable, it's more marketable. But this deserved better. It really did. I mean, movies like this don't just, the movies just... It's a shame, really. I mean, it did okay, but it didn't do all that great. Just like Edge of Tomorrow and Pacific Rim, they didn't do all that great. Which is a shame. Instead, people want to see stupid stuff. Like, trying to think. Some stuff. Well, hasn't been anything recently because people have grown tired of bad movies. What's the last? Yeah, I can't really think about it. It's been that long. So yeah, Mad Max Fury Road. This will likely be a classic in like 5 years. It's great. It's not for everybody. If you have a weak stomach, I would recommend you not watch it. But it's still really good. So I'm also going to give this a 9 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Not to anyone. And please, we need more movies like this. We really do. Because I'm sick of just a bunch of same generic crap. Transformers. So yeah, that's Mad Max Fury Road. And now we're gonna get to Triple H and his new little faction of Team ROH. So we're about to get to that right now. Hello, and welcome to my new, faction. I have returned to my throne once again, as I, the King Triple H, along with my 3 new partners, the Destroyer Samoa Joe, the Phenomenal AJ Styles, and the Fighter Kevin Owens. Yeah, it's a pretty legit group. So what are your thoughts on 2 movies I just mentioned? They're good, I guess. They're not as childish as most movies are these days. They actually have darkness to them. So I like them. Well, I like them too. They're my type of movies. Because I hate all those kiddie movies out there. Besides, they're not even doing that great anyway. So I like them too. Yeah, man, I like them a lot. They are phenomenal! Pun intended. Yeah, I really enjoy them. Of course I enjoy them. I'm the fighter, Kevin Owens. What does you being a fighter have to do with you liking a movie? I don't know, it just sounded cool. I like both of them. They were good entertainment, not the typical entertainment you see these days. Alright, I guess we have all your thoughts on it. Now hold on, man. Who could that possibly be? Well, I'm not sure, Triple H. But it's me, man. Just got done smoking a joint. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Triple H? I haven't seen you in forever. It's only been like, I don't know, a couple months. Yeah, whatever. What's with all these losers in your little posse? Oh, dare you call us losers? We're more legit than you. No, you're not. I'm Mr. Extreme, Rob Van Dam. At least we had legitimate title reigns. You screwed yourself over because you were caught in the car with a bunch of marijuana. That's it, man. I'm going to challenge all of you to a fight. RVD, are you just super high, or do you not realize that you're in a complete disadvantage here? Nah, man, I'm good. I'll take all 4 of these dudes out in one kick. Okay, suit yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna fly them in a bit to some, right here, I'm gonna fly. I have a very bad feeling about this. Alright, 1, 2, 3, whee! Oh! Well, that's what you get for being high all the time, Rob. You don't even know where you're at. What an idiot. Such an idiot. Well, that was very, very weird. I don't know what happened. Yeah, this just got very weird and awkward. You know, I'm gonna finish him for what he said. Alright, Owens. Yeah, because I'm a fighter. And a fighter always finishes the job. Oh, man. On his head. Now about to do something real devastating. Uh-oh, he's on the table. But, Kevin, what are you planning on doing? You'll see in a second. No, Kevin, no. No, please. We might need him on the show sometime later. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Destroyed him. Because I'm Kevin Owens. I'm legit. I see that. So what's the next review? The next review will be a really bad movie. What bad movie? It's a Transformers movie. Ooh, which one? Is the new one? No, I did the new one. I hated that too. It's gonna be the second one. No! With the racist robots? Yep. No! I refuse! I've never seen you refuse a move before like this. Actually, you know what? If I'm gonna suffer through this, you're gonna suffer through it too. Yeah, you're gonna suffer through all of this. Okay then. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time for more great content.